Queens and Kings, my name is Thandeka Shabangu. Welcome to my channel. If it is your first time here, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for coming back. For today's tutorial, we are going to be doing our beaded necklace. So this video is going to be in two parts. We're going to have a part one, which is this one, and then we're going to have a part two. Because I like to go into details, so that's why the video ends up being long, and that's why we end up having a part two. So what materials we'll be using for today's tutorial? Simple. You don't need much. You're just going to need your needle, your upholstery thread, and your 8-knot size check beads. So queens and kings, let us get started. All right, so this is my needle and my thread. So I'm using a double thread. I'm not going to use one thread. What do I mean by double thread? I mean that at the end, I'm going to tie the two ends together. So I'm going to create a knot like this, one knot like this, and then I pull my needle. Ever since I've discovered this method, I never went back. I never looked back. Alright, so what we're going to start with is the neckline before we create the necklace. So we're going to start with the button, create our neckline, and then the hook at the end. So how do we go about? So for the neckline, I'm going to have a white neckline. How do we go about? I'm going to pick up one white bead. That's going to be my stopper bead. Push it all the way to the end. And then I do this with my stopper bead. Like this. So this is my stopper bead. Then from this point, I'm going to pick up 18 beads, 18 white beads. Once you have picked up your 18 beads, you're going to push them all the way to the end. So now we want to create a circle using our the 18 beads plus the stopper bead. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to insert my needle into the stopper bead at the beginning. Do you remember? Yes, you do. I trust you. Then we are going to pull our thread until we have a nice circle like this. Ne? It's overly shaped now, but it has to be a nice circle like this. Ne? Okay, so now what I'm going to do, I'm going to pick up 5 beads, 5 white beads. Now we are creating the pattern. I'm going to pick up 5 white beads. Then we're going to add it across like this. So just directly opposite to our thread, that is where we're going to add our 5 beads. Alright. Directly opposite, that's where I'm going to insert my needle. Maybe halfway. Like this. No? Then I pull my thread like this. So we have this T here at the center. So this is how it looks like. So now we're going to pick up 2 beads. Now we're going to pick up 2 beads. and then insert it. Remember, we have picked up 5 beads. Going to insert our 2 beads into the third bead, the center bead from the 5 beads that we picked up. You like creating a cross sort of situation like this, and then you want to pick up another 2 beads. Then we move like this. Then we can add some here. What do? Let's move all the way to the center like this. I picked up my 2 and I insert it like this. Then I pull. So this is where I'm going to stop. This is our button. Ne? So this is how it's looking like. Now our button is complete. We are going to do our neckline. I'm going to add beads. Ne? The length of the beads that I've added will be the size of the neck that we'll be doing. Ne? Okay. So I can't tell you how many beads you should add. Just add as many beads as possible that will create a length that will fit your neck like this. Ne? Yes. So let me add beads. The neckline that I'm going to do is not going to be long. I'm just going to create a nice and short one for the sake of the tutorial. Alright, so this is my neckline. It's very short. It's very small for the sake of the tutorial. So what we're going to do, we're going to add 2 white beads from the size of the neckline. Ne? You're going to add your 2 white beads, and then you're going to pick up 22 beads. So what we're going to do now, we are going to create the hook for our button. So you're going to pick up 22 white beads. Here are my 22 white beads. What I'm going to do, it's the same row. Let me show you. It's the same row like this. Ne? Yes. So I'm gonna separate the neckline and the 2 white beads that we picked up from the 22. I take my needle, I insert it only on the 2 white beads. Only. And then I pull my thread. And voila, we have our hook. So when you fasten your necklace, this is how it's going to look like. Ne? Okay, we have our button, we have our hook, and we have our neckline. Now let's create our necklace. From this point forward, we are going to be moving like this. Ne? And now let's start. We are going to start off by picking up 3 white beads. 3 white beads, 30 navy blue beads, and 4 white beads. 3 white, 30 navy, and 4 white beads. Okay, then from here you're going to insert your needle from the first 2 navy beads after your white, only on those 2 beads. And then we are starting to create our pattern now. we're going to pick up 4 navy, 2 color, and 3 navy. Now 4 navy, 2 color, and 3 navy. From this point, let me zoom in. From this point, you're going to count 9 beads. So 3, 6, 9. Right after the 9 beads, right after the 9 beads, you insert your needle into the following 2 beads. So 3, 6, 9, like this. And then you pull. Like this. And then you're going to pick up 3 navy, 2 color, and 3 navy. A different color from the color that you picked here. Yes, so 3 navy, 2 color, and 3 navy. 3 navy, 2 color, and 3 navy. So now you are going to count 8 beads and insert your needle after the 8 beads. Let's bring it close. So 4, 8. Right after your 8 beads, insert your needle into the 2 beads like this, and then you pull. And then now you're going to pick up 3 navy, 2 color, and 2 navy. A different color from the 2 colors that you've already added. Here's my 3 navy, 2 color, and 2 navy. Here, the remaining navy beads that you should have 7 navy beads. Now, once you've done that, you skip all the navy beads and you add your needle into the 3 white beads that we started picking up after our hook, our loop or hook. You insert your needle into the 3 white beads. Now you go to your neckline. You go to your neckline. You insert your needle into 2 beads from your neckline. Anyone? So into the white and into the neckline. It's like you're creating a half T. Up, side, up, side. So 3 up and 2 neckline. Like this. Then you pull your thread. This is how it should look like. Up your white, the 3 white, and on your side from your neckline 2 beads. You pull your thread. And this is how your necklace looks like now. So now you're going to pick up 3 white beads and 2 navy beads. You're going to insert your needle into the 2 color beads like this, and then you pull. And then for this part, you're going to pick up 3 navy, 2 color, and 3 navy. For color, you're going to pick up a different color, not green, not yellow, but a different color because you're starting another row of color. Ne? So 3 navy, 2 color, and 3 navy. There's your 3 navy, 2 color, and 3 navy. Take your needle, insert it into the yellow beads like this. And then from this point, you're going to pick up 3 navy, 2 color, and 3 navy. Your color is going to be different. 3 navy, 2 color, and 3 navy. You take your needle, insert it into the red beads, the 2 color beads. So now you are going to pick up 6 navy beads and 4 white beads. 6 navy, 4 white. Okay, then you insert your needle only on the first 2 navy beads, like this. Now you're going to pick up 4 navy, 2 color, and 3 navy. So the color that you pick is going to match this color, ne? The color at the top. In this case, our red. So you're going to pick up 4 navy, 2 color, and 3 red. 4 navy, 2 color, and 3 red. Here it is. You take your needle and insert it only on the color beads, and you pull. And then you pick up 3 navy, 2 color, and 3 navy. So your color has to match your yellow. 3 navy, 2 color, and 3 navy. Take your needle and into the color beads. So now you're going to do things a little bit different. Ne? You're going to be introducing your triangle. So in this case, we are going to have our first orange triangle. So there will be a triangle like this in between the pattern of the necklace. So there will be the colors and then a color triangle. So this is the point where you're going to introduce our triangle. Remember, when you introduce your triangle in beading, you introduce it at the corner. When you introduce your diamond, you introduce it at the center. Ne? The same with belts, the same with necklaces. So you're going to pick up 3 navy and 4 color. In this case, the color is going to be the color of your triangle. I've decided to have my triangle in orange. So this is why I have 3 navy and 4 color. And then I insert my needle into the 3 beads like this. Ne? And then from there, I insert my needle into the next 2 beads from the neckline. From the neckline, like this. Then I pull my thread, like this. So orange is the color of our triangle, and then we just introduced it. So that's how we are going to go about moving forward. Now you're going to pick up 3 white beads and 2 orange beads. 2 orange, which is the color of our triangle. Here I have then insert my needle into the last or the first orange beads. Ne? Yes. This is how it looks like. And then from here, I'm going to pick up 5 orange and 3 navy. 5 orange and 3 navy. This is our 5 orange and 3 navy. We take our needle and we insert it into the color bead that we had previously. Okay, so we've done with, for this row, we are done with our orange triangle. We're going to see it when we move up. We go back to the color dots that we created before. So you're going to pick up 3 navy, 2 color, and 3 navy. This color. 3 navy, 2 color, and 3 navy. Insert your needle into the 2 color beads. And then you pull. Every time when we get here, you're always going to pick up your 6 navy and 4 white beads. 6 navy and 4 white beads. Take your needle, insert it into the 2 navy beads, and then you pull. Create a nice flower here at the bottom. Then you're going to pick up 4 navy, 2 color, and 3 navy. 4 navy, 2 color, and 3 navy beads. Insert it on the color. Like this. And then now we are going to go back to our orange triangle that we are creating. How do we go about? You want to pick up your 3 navy beads and 5 orange beads. 3 navy and 5 orange. Set your needle into your 2 orange beads like this. So if you can see, you can already see our pattern for our triangle starting to form shape. Now we're going to pick up 7 orange beads. 7 orange beads. Let me pick it up quickly. Here's our 7 orange beads. And then we set our needle into the 3 white beads at the top. Into the 3 white beads like this. And then into the 2 beads from the neckline. Like this. This is how it is. Now you're going to pick up 3 white beads and 2 orange beads. Sorry. 3 white beads and 2 orange beads. Okay. So you're going to count 2 orange beads, and after the 2, the next 2 beads is where you're going to add your needle. You see? Like this. Then you pull. Like this. And then you are going to pick up 8 orange beads. 8 orange beads. Then insert your 8 orange beads into the last 2 orange beads here. And then from here, you are going to pick up 5 orange beads and 3 navy beads. 5 orange and 3 navy. Into the color. Here we are. And then what we always do here, what do we do? What do we do? Yes. This is my imaginary class. Yes. You pick up 6 navy and 4 white beads. 6 navy and 4 white beads. Now we create the flower at the end. Insert your needle into the 2 navy beads like this. So To save time, this is how I'm going to just talk over it now. So for the next part, you are going to pick up 4 navy beads and 5 orange beads. 4 navy and 5 orange beads. This is going to be the last row that we're going to do for this part, and then we're going to continue from the next 2. Yeah, we're going to continue in the next part. Then you're going to pick up 8 orange beads. 8 orange beads. Okay. Then from our 8 orange beads, we insert our needle into the 2 beads. After counting your 3 beads, you insert your needle into the 2 beads like that. And then from here, you're going to pick up 7 orange beads. 7 orange beads. Set your needle into the 3 white beads and then the next 2 beads here. Then you pull your thread nice and slow, and this is where we are so far. So this is where we're going to stop, queens and kings, for today's tutorial. And then in the next part, we'll be continuing with our necklace tutorial. So we'll be finishing up our orange and starting off the navy side on the other side. Okay, so this is where we're going to stop, queens and kings. Thank you so much for watching, queens and kings. I love you guys so much. Remember to love yourself, respect yourself, honor yourself, and have fun. See you on the next tutorial. Bye.